All right, Freeform Rock Podcast exclusive on YouTube, and we're two little bitches here gonna bitch at you guys. But fuck, man, what's up, Lee?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Oh yeah, we just got done doing a podcast. It was pretty interesting. You won't hear it for 7 weeks, but I
Yeah,
hope you guys
that's
enjoy it.
because you like to put things up 1 week at a time.
Well,
That's
we
fine.
got we got 7 episodes in case you're moving or I'm going on a vacation. We have episodes coming out, so that's awesome.
What I do usually, if I do 7 episodes on my podcast, not that I would do that many, but if I did, I just put them out on the same day.
No, because that's just a waste to
Well,
me.
I do that.
That's you. That's not me.
Yeah. I don't have sense.
Okay. But I have some questions for you today, man. Who do you think is a better band, Britney Fox or Extreme?
Oh, extreme by far.
Why would you think Extreme? There's a lot of motherfuckers who hate this Extreme. I never knew they had
I
this
don't
much hate.
know. They're well, Porn and Graffiti is a good album. Their first album, a few songs are pretty good. I don't like everything Extreme does, but their musicianship is really good. Whereas Britney Fox, they're after a few songs, you kind of hear the same thing over again, and you find you're like,
Well,
let's say you saw an episode of The Golden Girls that was kind of funny, but you had to see it 100 times in a row. Finally, it would be a pain in the neck. It would be like, why are why am I listening to this, watching this over and over and over again? It's the same crap. And finally you get tired of it. That's sort of how Britney Fox is. They're
yeah.
like, they have a few songs that are good, but then after that, they get tired quickly.
Well, it's like if I want to listen to Britney Fox, I'll go listen to Cinderella. A way better band.
I do agree that Cinderella is better than Britney Fox.
We haven't done a Cinderella album yet, but that is
Yeah,
coming.
I don't want to.
Yeah, well, I just did an album that I didn't think I would want to. Now I know I didn't want to do it. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I
All
want
right,
you.
I'm not going to say anything about what the album is, but I do want to say one thing that you were asking is if you're going to pick an album, then why pick an album that you don't like? Why not pick an album that you like? Because for me, if it's an album that I don't like, period, it's an album that I don't like. So I will pick something just because I like to pick stuff also that I don't like because I also like to bitch and I also like to gripe.
You,
So for me, it's fun.
you know what I'm going to do, dude? I will pick one album that I don't like. I'm going to pick Britney Spears' Oops, I Did It Again. Just to fuck with you.
You know what? I never actually heard it.
Oh my God. It's like what did Dr. Fuck said something about Britney Spears. I don't remember, but I love that guy, man.
Did you not hear the album yet? And you are
I
going.
heard the singles off the album and I know they suck.
I only heard like one song from it.
I can't even remember because it's torture. It's like when you hear shit and you don't like it and you forget about it. It's like you just blurring it out of your mind. That's Britney Spears for me. She's hot, she's cool, she could dance. She's like Paul Stanley, I think Paul Stanley took tips from her on lip syncing. Who's really good is Christina Aguilera can actually sing. But
That's about the same.
no, but she could actually sing live. Britney
Yeah,
Spears
but the
mines that
music
shit.
is about the same.
Yeah, man. And then I want to know what is the worst album you've ever heard in your life? Without the last review we just did.
Okay. That's hard, but I would have to say, and now that I was able to get through the whole thing, um, I I would say, I I don't know. I can't really say album wise, but I will say I played the songbook of Rod McEwen, and Rod McEwen was actually born in the same hospital as I was. But I played all of the songs on the piano, and only one song was good, and the rest of it stunk. But I would say, album wise, um, uh, give me a quick moment. I would say probably, um, give get. How about you ask some other questions and I'll think about it and then get back to you later on it.
Okay, I'll tell you my worst album was Fairport Port Convention.
Yeah.
But United States of America, and that last album we just reviewed, which I'm not going to give you guys the deets on that one, but you giving me a lot of albums that I never want to hear again. What the fuck, Lee? Okay, this is what I'm going to ask you. Are you going to Rockin' Pod, and when are you starting your GoFundMe to get to Rockin' Pod so people will know to fund you to get there? And I need you to stay till Monday.
I might try in a couple of days to do the GoFundMe. I don't know how much I'll make, and I might try to save up a little bit. But the thing is, when I go there, I also want to bring CDs of my music, and I want to get flyers about my projects and sheet music. I don't want to be there just to see other people. I want to be there to promote what I do.
You don't want to see me live and my wife?
No, I'll see you, but I don't want to see you for 8 hours. I might.
Well, I thought I'm gonna get a microphone for my iPhone and we're gonna record shit.
I want to do what
What are you doing? How about I help you do what you want to do at the same thing?
I'll have to coach you, but I mean,
you could coach me,
man.
man.
I'm gonna be tagging along me all fucking day. I won't go then.
I'll be your lapdog.
I won't go then.
You'll be the boss. How about that?
I won't go if you fucking tag along me all fucking.
Well, I'll be with Jerry Soup also, so I'll split off. You know, you can do what you want. I'll leave you alone.
You're like yogurt.
Dude, I'll split off because I got to hang out with Jerry too, because we got an Airbnb together. So I'm just saying, but you do what you want, but I'm gonna bring fucking Freeform Rock podcast flyers with our thing, and I'm gonna also put Mark and Jerry BS sessions, and I'm gonna give them cards, you know, the fucking thing. But I ain't paying for the podcast thing because you gave me a great. I want to go steal people's microphones or go ruin their interviews.
I don't want to sit on a thing and do a microphone. I want to meet people.
No. I'm gonna have it on my iPhone. We will be moving. Listen, Linda.
I want to show you something.
No, I don't want you to sit. I'm not saying we're gonna sit. I'm gonna have my iPhone recording, so you don't have to sit. I want to be moving and grooving, dude.
You see me there?
Yeah.
With the lady from Rockin' Pod?
Did you hear what I just said, Lee? I said I will break off from you, but I at least want 30 minutes with you to fucking record some shit with you and walk away.
Fine. Even an hour is fine.
Okay, an hour. We could have an hour and you could do what you want. And then we go to the hotel room and teach Pushy how to drink.
And we can do an hour later and we can have an hour to ourselves.
Yeah, that's it. We can all hang out.
We can have an hour where we can talk all really cool stuff to each other. And
me, you, Ian, Ralph, Jerry, Charles Trainer. We could all Ken Mills if he goes. We could all fucking have a little round table, and you guys can make fun of me. I'm fucking fine with that shit. I'll get a tripod for my iPhone, set it up, and you guys can fucking make fun of me all you want. I'm good.
Mm.
You know, I know I said I will break off from you and go with Jerry here and there because I do Mark and Jerry BS sessions with him. And he's gonna do
Probably the worst album that I ever heard was Wind Beneath My Wings by Roger Whittaker.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Bette Midler.
And that's not even a rock album.
Did you ever hear Bette Midler's song "A Beast"? She did a version of "Beast of Burden."
Do you want to know the worst rock album or just the worst album?
Well, worst album. Give me the worst album and the worst rock album.
All right. The worst album is Roger Whittaker. The worst rock album would be I'm gonna have to the worst artist overall would be Melissa Manchester, but there's a couple of songs of hers that are okay. So but I would say probably the worst rock. I'll have to think about it. We can continue talking, and I can answer you.
Hey, we should review a Sheena Easton album. I like Sheena Easton.
I don't love her work, but she's not horrible.
The album with Sugar Walls, or Prince wrote it for her.
Yeah, that's passable.
And also, we could do a Vanity Six album.
I never really heard them.
You know, I'm your sex shooter, shooting in all directions. No,
I would have to say that probably one of the worst. Oh, let's continue because I'm still thinking about it.
All right,
because there are some where I might have heard or some groups where I didn't want to hear the whole album because I knew they were stinking. But go on.
I still want to do Bounce by Bon Jovi because I'm curious to hear what you think of that. But because I love that album. But spoiler alert. But also,
asshole,
I'm gonna give an ego trip here with me because I already know you told me who your favorite thing is, but I'm gonna have you clarify that. Besides me, who's your favorite person to do a podcast with? And you're gonna say, not you, Mark.
Well, of course it's not you.
Because I am a dum-dum.
You already know who it is.
Bushy?
Yes.
Yeah. But aren't I like number 2 at least?
No.
Why?
No one's number 2.
Why can't I be number 2?
You're maybe like number 5.
Really? I'm hurt. I'm crying.
Charles is probably number 2.
What?
What?
Come on. I get your goat going more than Charles. You get more animated with me than you do with anybody.
But I like him better.
Why?
He's got more smarts.
Dude, but I'm not gonna. I love you, Charles. Cheers.
Sorry.
Dude, so you would leave me and do a podcast with him? You would quit the Freeform Rock podcast if Charles started a podcast and go with him?
I do my own podcast and I have whoever I want on it. I don't start.
I think you did the best podcast with me when we talked about religion.
I like that episode. I mean, there's things that I could have said that I didn't say, but I mean, you actually were very, very intelligent, and I liked what you said. And even if I didn't have the same exact opinion as you did, I found you to be smart. I found you to be cool, and I found that you were on top of your game. So I'm talking about, but so I can't say no to that.
But what I'm saying is, dude, I think we're brothers. I think you like me more than those other people. Maybe Dr. Fuck you like him a little bit more. I think you like me more than Bushy. I think you like me more than Charles.
No,
You just like to bitch at me for comedy. I think we talk more than both of those guys.
I don't hate you.
You love me, dude. Come on, say it. Say it, Lee. Say it.
No, no, I I think you're a nice guy.
You think I'm honest.
I think you're a nice guy.
Come on. Oh, I know you don't like to use the word love, but come on, dude. We're brothers, man. I take care of you. I post your shit. Even if
Listen,
you don't post my shit, I
I
share your
don't
shit.
like you. I think you're an okay guy.
Why am I okay?
It's better than not okay.
But I don't understand you, dude. You talk, do you talk to me more than anybody else?
It doesn't matter how much I talk to whoever,
But do I listen to everything you send me?
but it doesn't necessarily, that doesn't mean feelings. That just means exchange.
Come on,
Why are you
dude.
so obsessed with it? You're obsessed more than I am.
Because you're my co-host. I would like to think that you love me. That's all.
Well, then you can think that if you want.
I'm depressed, man. I'm gonna drink some more whiskey because you depressed me. Lee, I love
Don't
you.
like
I love your podcast. I listen to your podcast. I'm sorry I can't say your last name right. I tried. I practiced.
you.
Dude,
Don't need to.
ask my wife. I practiced your last name
Oh,
so
no,
many times.
you're okay. It's just that sometimes you have bad judgment, but
But that's
otherwise,
okay, right?
but if you learn, that's good. But if you refuse to learn, that's not good.
Do I refuse to learn with you?
You you sometimes are stubborn, but I mean sometimes you're
I'm
okay.
open to most of the stuff you send me.
No, I'm talking about just in general, like when you might, if people talk to you about things, and then and like you talk about people and stuff on the podcast, stuff that maybe they didn't want you to say, or some, and then you decide, screw it, we're gonna talk about it anyway. Or like you have like the recorder on, and it's like, oops, the recorder's on, what you say is gonna be on anyway.
Hey, I at the last podcast, I actually deleted what you said and started it when you were ready. So come on, man.
All right, but so that's why
You know why I let the recorder go on? Because you say things that are so intelligent and so funny. I miss when I didn't put the
but
recorder
I
on.
do it as a human being, not as a podcaster. So
Dude,
you think of me more as
you
a podcaster instead of a human being.
I want to hear Lee-isms because Lee-isms are so fucking cool. And I want people to hear you at your raw Lee. I want people to know you. That's why I pimp you, dude. I pimp you so much. You make great music, even classical music. I like your jazz stuff. I like
Thank
your singing. I like everything you do. I take everything you send me. I listen to it. I am more open than anybody.
you. Yeah,
I am
I
more
I
open.
like you. I just find that your obsessiveness and wanting to be loved,
I
to
don't want to be loved. People
be
can hate
be
me as much as they
be,
want.
be annoying.
Dude,
I mean,
I am honest.
and wanting to be the best, that's a little annoying.
Dude, we
But other
get 30,
than
we
that,
get 30
we're
downloads,
okay.
dude. If I wanted to be the best, I'd fucking put on fucking what's that band that fucking I sent you to Savage Garden. Why do people like Savage Garden? What
There's
the
shit.
fuck? Chicka Cherry Cola? I want you, I need you.
What do you think of David Pomeranz or whoever
We can't
compared to
talk about that guy because we did an episode about him. People need it.
no you all right, you no, all right, we can cut that out. I'm sorry, but I mean,
I ain't cutting shit out.
all right, but what I'm saying is, what what do you think of crap compared to Savage Garden?
Savage Garden is, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm gonna give you some personal shit here because that's what I do. I don't hold anything back. My first wife that I was married to for 8 years, she loves Savage Garden. She loved the Backdoor Boys. She loved New Kids on the Block. And you know what? Because she liked those groups, I played them in the car for her because I'm a giver. I'm not a taker. You know how
I
much I hated that shit? You know how much I fucking hated Chicka Cherry fucking Cola? You know how much I hated
I
Backstreet Boys?
finally
But
got
I
an
fucking listened to that shit to make her happy.
I finally got an answer for you on the worst rock album that I've heard. Ace of Base.
She loved that band too. They fucking suck. I had to listen to Ace of Base, Backstreet Boys, Savage Garden, New Kids on the fucking Block. My God, do you know how much tortured I was? But I played them in the car as we were traveling, just to fucking be happy, make her happy. Because a happy wife is a happy life. But that fucking bitch cheated on me with a fucking guy who played fucking what's that fucking game? Fucking shooter game, fucking war games. I don't fucking know right now because I'm fucking drunk. Fucking Vanessa, fuck you. You left me your Dear John note on the fucking apartment that you left, and you stole my fucking U2 Live in Chicago DVDs that your mom gave me for a Christmas. You stole all that shit. What the fuck, man? Fuck you, Vanessa. I have the best wife right now, and I am friends with my second wife, Jessica. She rules. I like Jessica, but the wife I have now loves Rush. And Diane Baker Taylor, you fucking rule. I've never had somebody that I'm so simpatico with. I love you. And fucking Vanessa. Fuck you. You made me listen to that shit. And I play Crazy Bitch by what's that band? I love that band now. I can't. And she got pissed off that I played Crazy Bitch. And she made me listen to fucking Savage Garden.
Buck Cherry?
I like Buck Cherry.
Is that the group?
Yes, Buck Cherry. She got pissed off at me because I played Crazy Bitch. But fucking, I had to listen to Savage Garden, the Backdoor Boys, New Kids on the Block, and fucking the Backstreet. What was that band?
What about Musical Youth?
Musical Youth was okay. I really listened to Musical Youth.
The Dutchie?
Huh?
Pass the Dutchie?
Pass the Dutchie was cool. I liked that song. I'm not gonna lie, but I also liked fucking Bobby Brown and fucking New Edition, like Cool It Now, watch out.
Biv DeVoe.
I like Biv DeVoe. I like fucking Poison. This one was cool. It was actually smart and well written.
She is a poison.
Yeah. I like that song. That song's cool. I didn't like Vanilla fucking Ice.
even though I have a different opinion, I have an idea for another review, but it's going to be a group that you like and a group that I like, and
Cool.
it's going to be rock. So I'm
Nice.
not going to, even though I won't say anything about this week, I will say I'm not going to do that shit again to you, at least the next time.
I just gotta say, you just don't want to say it. You love me, Lee. Come on, say it. You love me.
You love me, Lee.
I love you, Lee. You are the best.
I don't
You are the best
not love you
co-host
as a
ever.
human being.
You know,
Okay?
I love Metal Mike. I love Bushy. I love Eddie Conestrachi. I love Eric RMC Jordan. I love Jerry Soup. But dude, you are
I
the fucking
tolerate you
best.
and I put up with you. How about
You
that?
don't tolerate me. You know you love
I
me.
tolerate you and I put up with you. How
Listen, Linda. I listen to everything you fucking send me in fucking texting. Who else does that? I don't think Ralph listens to everything you send him. And I give you honest opinions.
that doesn't mean that I like him.
But the thing is, I listen to everything you send me. Who
I
else does that? Tell me right now, who else listens to everything you send them?
Other people do.
No, they don't. You're lying. Because who else gives you
who
else gives you the opinion right away? I give you the opinion that day or the next day.
You're like, now I know how you think. You think I'm going to be going and I'm going to walk one foot in front of the other. What does Lee think about? I'm going to walk the next foot. What does Lee think about? I'm going to walk the next foot.
I'm going to tell you something. I send you stuff and you take a couple days to give me an opinion on it. But you send me stuff, I give you 1 day to give you an opinion on it. So come on. I rule, Lee. Say I rule.
Always listen to what you send me.
But you take a couple days to give me an opinion on it. But when you give me stuff, I listen to it right away and give you a day or that day opinion on it.
Goody.
Because you know why? I love you. I want to make you happy, Lee. I want to make you happy.
You have to work on it.
Well, fucking send me all you want, dude. I'll give you opinions right away or a day. Because sometimes I'm working and I can't give you opinion that minute.
That's not the point. You're trying to compensate because you want to be the best.
I am the best. Fuck you. I am the best. Dude, I promote.
You don't need me to say the best.
Do you see any other?
You need to think of it.
Do you see Bushy promote your podcast with Charles Trainer?
You don't need to say that you're the best. You're obsessive.
Do you see anybody else promote your shit as quick as I do?
You're acting drunker and weirder than me.
And that's cool, right?
In that way.
Come on, bitch. Dude, we are simpatico, dude. We are great together.
You think so?
I know so. Because, dude, you send me things I don't think I would like, and I like it. And I give you an opinion right away.
I need to give you a pamphlet. I'll put in an email, PDF, how to be better.
I am better.
According to Lee Gersman to Mark Alden Taylor, and I'll give it.
The thing, you know why I'm not better? Because I don't lick your ass. I give you honest opinions. Some people just say, hey, Lee, that's cool. I like it, Lee. You know what? I love your fucking singing. I love your fucking jazz. I love your fucking classical music. And I give you honest opinions. I love that shit. You know, I don't think other people get back to you and give you feedback as much as I do.
You do
Admit that.
that.
Admit that.
You do.
Thank you. I am the best co-host you ever had. Admit that
No,
now.
no.
Admit it. Because I don't have the sexy voice of Bushy.
You're the most insecure podcaster.
I am not insecure. I am not insecure about anything. If somebody says they don't like what I like, I'm cool with it.
You are the most obsessive podcaster I've worked with.
What?
Just because you keep going on and on like this.
Hey, and listen, do I push you more than anybody else? Do I push you out of your fucking job, out of your fucking shit?
No.
Who pushes you? More than I do.
But I don't want to say everything.
No, you know I push you out of your fucking box. I get you out of your box. I will admit you get me out of my box, and you've given me a lot of good music that I would have never heard. And I fucking love you for that. I love Head Over Heels. Head Over Heels rules.
That I already know and I don't like.
But I give you stuff I like because I want to hear you bitch
but
about
I
it.
Don't like it.
That's cool though. It makes
Not
it
to me.
Dude, if we lick each other's ass on every episode, wouldn't that be boring?
I would respect it more if you gave me something that you didn't like that I didn't like.
I said I'm gonna give you Britney Spears.
I might actually like that. You have to do better.
Well, tell me how I can do better. Give me.
You have to know how to do better. You can do better by looking for an album that you haven't even heard of before. And when you hear it, you don't like it.
Well, you give me that shit. That's what you do. And I love you for that. And you give me Head Over Heels. I never knew of that band. And I bought the fucking album because you turned me on to that.
If you want to think that I think that you're the best, you can think that.
No, okay? No. I want you to say I'm the best co-host.
I'm the best co-host.
You are the best co-host.
All right, I said it.
But I'm the best co-host with you.
You're the only co-host on this show, so you're the best co-host on this show.
But don't I challenge you more than the other co-hosts?
But I like some of them better.
But don't I challenge you more than the other co-hosts?
You sometimes make me angrier than they do.
And isn't that a good thing?
No.
You make me angry on stuff too. But I still think you're the best co-host ever.
But I'm not.
You don't lick my balls, dude. I don't want somebody who licks my balls. I want somebody who gives me an honest opinion. I think I gave you the most honest opinion of any co-host ever.
I appreciate your obsessive wanting me to call you the best. I think that that's cool. I think that's unique. I'm not saying I like it. I'm not saying it's the best, but I will say that it is original. And if you can handle that, then that's fine.
Come on, man. Charles Trainer gives you a ways of shit.
But he pushes me a little more than you do.
No, you're fucking sick, dude. I push you more way than he does. You gotta admit that. I give you shit that you wouldn't even think you would like, and you liked.
If you say so.
No, Lee, admit it. Admit it. Come on. I love you, Lee.
That God exists. That's up to you.
All right. Well, I'm going to ask you another question because you're being a dick right now. You know, I call you out. Listen, bitch. I call you out more than any.
And who the best co-host is a matter of opinion.
I call you out more than any other co-host you've had.
That's not good.
But I make you be honest. Is it honest better than
People that do that too? I don't. No, I'm honest because I want to be. I could fool you if I wanted.
you can't fool me because I fucking called you out in that last podcast. I'm not going to say what it is. I called you out to admit.
No,
I just
because I thought it would be fun.
No. You
are
admitted because I fucking pushed you.
You're stupid.
I am not
try to be
stupid.
smart.
I am not stupid and I am smart. I'm not going to put myself down to fucking make you call me the best co-host ever. But fuck you, Lee. Fuck you, Lee. You know I'm the best co-host. You just don't want to admit it.
Tell you that.
Dude, I told you I would do any album ever want to do on your podcast.
You're like a scammer who
I am not a scammer.
You're asking for praise.
I'm not asking for praise. I love you. I want you to love me back. What's wrong with that?
You're not going to get it, but you're going to get at least tolerance and appreciation.
You suck, Lee.
Okay, I do.
Who else would tell you you suck? Everybody licks your ass. I don't lick your ass.
Yeah.
Because I fucking push you. I push you to your limit.
You have your own deluded, weird ideas about things, and that's fine. That's not how I think.
Dude, I know.
You don't understand that people have their own mentality.
I like your mentality. I like your mentality.
I want people to be who they are as long as you like how they are.
No, I like you giving me shit that I don't like. I appreciate you. Seriously. Who do you text? I'm going to ask.
Stop at that.
But I'm going to ask you, who do you text more with shit?
I don't like
who do you talk to more?
Okay.
Who do you talk to more than anybody else?
I don't know.
Come on, Lee, be honest.
That's my business, you asshole.
No, but who do you talk to more?
I ain't
gonna. You know you talk to me more because I give you fucking.
But I sometimes get tired of it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're lying. Be honest.
Okay. Take care, everybody. This has been the Zoom episode. We're gonna be leaving now.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not leaving now.
Yep.
I'm gonna drop that shit, but I know who you love better. That's it. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you, are you still gonna see Steely Dan?
They already passed.
Did you see them?
No.
That sucks.
You're not the best co-host, and I don't like you the best.
You're lying.
You're not the best co-host, and I don't like you the best.
Well, you want me to do. Who does the most albums that you want to do?
But
who?
Hey, other people, as you have a competition.
No, I don't have a competition.
I have my own opinions. You have to respect that.
I do respect your opinions.
Then quiet and accept it.
I will accept it, but I know you're lying.
Thank you. That's your own idea.
I know you text me more than any other co-host.
I'm gonna stop doing that.
No, you won't.
I will.
Why are you lying? Because you want to know my opinion on more stuff than any other co-host.
No,
no.
You are saying stuff just to say it, but I'm
being honest with you, Lee.
That I'm trying to teach you stuff.
And you do teach me stuff. And I appreciate you.
Best.
I
I'm
love you. I
a
love
lot
it when you give me
about
shit that I like
I'm
boss.
irritated about a lot of things about you, and I
What
don't think you're the best,
what
but I
is
will still teach you
why are you irritated with a lot of things about me?
because that's just how you are. Because you ask so many stuff and you don't know when to stop.
I am stopping. I was going to another question about the Steely Dan.
But what I mean is, but this whole
Pop.
past conversation is what I'm talking about. This whole thing.
Okay, but
That's what I'm
I
talking
have
about.
other things to ask you. I know you
Okay,
love me. That's all. But
what? Oh, but go on.
if you could drink any kind of booze, what brand would you drink if money was no object?
If money was no object, I would try Drambuie. Um, I I like Rock and Rye Jim Beam. I
Nice.
Even though it's cheap, I like McCormick's apple vodka. But I would say uh, I I I I would pick Courvoisier cognac.
Nice. I like Evan Williams whiskey. I was so depressed when I went to go before the show. I went to go get it and the bottle was cracked. I went to get it and there was fucking whiskey all over my hands. I go, this thing is leaking. So I had to go buy a fucking Jim Beam because I fucking hate. What is that fucking band? That fucking whiskey? That's fucking everybody likes. Jack Daniels. Fuck Jack Daniels. Evan Williams is a better fucking whiskey than you. You're so overpriced. So I had to go pick Jim Beam. Jim Beam is my second favorite. I was so pissed. And I asked the guy at the liquor store, are you getting any more Evan Williams? Because you had 2 bottles left. Last week I bought the Evan Williams and there's one left. And then I freaking pick it up and it's fucking leaking on my hand. So I had to go pick fucking the Jim Beam. I was so pissed. I like Evan Williams better. I like fuck Jack Daniels. That's so fucking overpriced. But also Charles Trainer wanted to ask you some questions, Lee.
Uh-huh.
He's your favorite co-host.
Nate is.
Nate is. Charles Trainer's your second. I'm like your fifth.
Yeah.
That hurts my heart, dude. That hurts me.
I don't care.
I know you don't fucking care. But what is the best
My
lineup of the
opinion, not yours.
what is the best lineup of the Rolling Stones?
What?
What is the best lineup of the Rolling Stones? I think I know this answer.
Oh, the first.
What is that?
Mick Jagger, Keith Richard, Brian Jones, Bill Wyman, Charlie Watts.
Yeah, I thought it was the Brian Jones. I even told him, and he even said, "Well, ask that question," because I said I already know that it's Brian Jones because I love you, Lee. I know what you say, but then he wants to know since he said I asked that question, but I asked it anyways. Do you like? What's your thoughts on the Clash and what's your favorite album? Do you like or hate them?
The only album of The Clash that I actually like is Combat Rock, and I like that album a lot.
Lee, I agree with you. Agree with you. They're not one of my favorite bands, but I like Combat Rock. But if you could listen to only one band, well, let me get to Mark Daly's questions. What is the first concert you went to, and what is the first concert you went to, Lee?
Technically, I would say probably the Banana Splits. I was about like 7 or 8 years old, and I got their autographs. But if you're talking about a more of a real band concert, that would probably be Sons of Champlin. That was around like 1973 or 4.
And who liked that album?
Yeah.
Hello. But Mark Daly also asks, what bands have you seen live? Which were the worst bands you've seen live? What was the best bands you've seen live?
Um worst. I would have to say that not that they were bad, but there was a group called After the Fire that was the opening band for Van Halen, and people were booing them, and they weren't that good, but they weren't bad, but they were just not great. And then the best band, um, it's hard to say. Well, I'll keep club bands out of it because there were some really good club bands that I saw. Instead, I'll talk about like a major band that I saw in a major concert. That would have to be Van Halen.
I think Van Halen would be awesome. I was listening to that Live in Japan album. There's
Then
some cringeworthy songs on
uh,
it, but
I
David sounds good on a lot of the songs.
did jamming that you don't get on the albums.
Yeah. I wish I would have seen Van Halen like in you saw it 1984 tour, which is fucking cool. I'm fucking jealous of you, Lee, on that one. That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome. But this is which were the bands that were bad that you seen live? Mark Daly asked that also.
Bad?
Bad.
Like bad bands that I saw live?
That you saw and you said, fuck this shit.
Um I never saw a band live that I didn't like.
I
I've
have.
seen performances with people who weren't good that I the closest would be After the Fire, but I mean I don't really hate them. I just didn't think that they were great.
I can tell you one band that I've seen twice that sucked.
Uh-huh.
Guns N' Roses opening up for the Steel Wheels tour with fucking Rolling Stones. They were horrible. And then I saw them again at the same venue with what was that fucking venue? I think it was a Coliseum. Oh, I'm thinking where's USC play? Fucking A, whatever, the fucking LA Coliseum. I
All right.
didn't like them. They opened, they closed that show was Metallica and Guns N' Roses. Luckily, Metallica opened and Guns N' Roses came out. Me and my friend looked at each other, Robert Terry, and we go, let's go home and take some bong hits. This shit sucks. I still think Guns N' Roses owes me some free tickets that now that they're good live. But I seen them twice and they blew chunks.
That tells you something about wanting to see them live.
I want to see them live now because they're actually good live, except I don't want
Well,
to hear.
but what if they end up being not a good band when you see them on that one show?
I don't want to see absurd or old school. Those two new songs they put out suck. My God, because
Then
those are. I
they'll
like
probably
turn.
like so. Think about why not go see club bands? Why do you go and see bands that are not club bands?
I'm gonna see a club band next Friday. LA Guns. They're playing a club down here.
Oh, well, that's okay.
I'm gonna see LA Guns, and I'm gonna see the Stadium Tour a couple weeks after. But I know you don't like Def Leppard. I know you don't like Poison. I know you don't like Motley Crue. You know, but I'm still saying that fucking
I like my.
Tesla should have opened that show over Joan Jett. I'm just saying. You hate Tesla though.
I like some songs, but not whole albums.
Yeah, we did we did a podcast on Guns N' Roses. I ain't gonna spoil it now, but that's an interesting episode with Charles Trainer. But you know what, Lee? I'm gonna tell you something. You look like you're bored of me now. I love you. You can say I love you. I like you. I love you. Whatever. You're the best co-host ever, and thank you. And I appreciate you.
Thank you.
And Undercover Angel, Midnight Fantasy. What do you think of that song by fucking Alan O'Day?
It's not the most horrible song that I heard, but I'm not going to run to it again.
Yeah, it sucks. I know I sent you a lot of sucky songs today just because you sent me a sucky fucking album to review.
I knew that's why.
Hey, I don't think anybody but me will send you, if you send me a sucky album to review that you don't like, I'll send you sucky songs just to fuck with you back.
Oh, hey, that's not good, but I accept it.
Yeah, dude, I push you. You know that. But let's get the fuck out of here, man. I'm fucking drunk.
Push me bad.
I push you bad. Because you push me bad too, don't you? Come on. Admit it.
Bad.
I know you like my opinion more than anybody, except Dr. Fuck. You probably like Dr. Fuck's opinion more than me. But I think I'm second. I think I'm second.
His opinion is about the same as you in a lot of ways.
All right.
His opinion sometimes is as bad as yours.
But he like Fairport Convention, so.
But I mean, when it comes to Journey, or when it comes to a lot of other stuff that he does on his show, the difference is that as a person, I do like him better than you. But I mean, as far as podcasts are concerned, no, I actually kind of, well, opinion wise, you're about the same, but personality, he's a little better.
Oh yeah, come on, Dr. Fuck rules, man. I'm not gonna fucking say that he doesn't rule,
but he's a good friend.
But a friend, good. He's a good friend with me. He texts me, he tells me shit. He talked about the Mark and Jerry bullshit sessions. We did a 3-hour episode on the 15 suckage songs of all time. He gave me some shit, which is pretty cool. And I love him for it. I love you, Lee. You don't have to love me back.
You don't have to keep asking me this every single.
I just said you don't have to love me back. I'm telling you my opinion of you. But let's get the fuck out of here, Lee, and send me the fucking notes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, bitches. Fuck off.